Oh, coasters, I'm at the top of Rimu Hill, and the Students' Army's here, and Pete Nanskivel and all his, and Derek's there as well, and it's, the whole committee's there, and Maggie,
Hi.
you're one of the Student Army.
Yes, I'm one of the executive. It's my first year actually being on the team, which I'm really happy to be there.
So tell me about it. What made you, how did you go through the decision to come to Hokitika? Because we're just delighted.
Yeah. Oh, I wasn't so much on the team that got to decide it, but I'm honestly so happy that they came here. It's such a beautiful place. I haven't really spent much time here before, and it's like, I think that's one of the things I like so much about the Student Volunteer Army is that, you know, they take you out of Christchurch and you get to see lots of the areas, you know, in the South Island that you don't normally go to, and you get to work actually with the community. I feel like you get to know the place so much better than you would if you just kind of stop through as a tourist. It's so cool.
So the COVID situation in Christchurch, were you involved in that?
Yeah.
What was it like?
It was definitely, like, it was just so amazing, like, what the exec did with all of it, just, you know, coming together and finding a way that we could help, you know, because in those kind of situations we're so used to, like, going out and doing this sort of thing, but then with COVID, obviously, we couldn't really have that kind of contact with people, so we had to find ways we could still support people, but also keep everyone safe.
And were there a lot of needy people?
Yeah, there really was. We ended up having such high demand, you know, people asking. There was just so many people who couldn't go out and do their shopping. That was the number one thing, was that, you know, all of the people over the age of 65 and anyone with autoimmune diseases, they just couldn't go and do that shopping. It was just too much of a risk, and some of them didn't have any support systems to go and help them, and so it was so easy for us. We just set up a system where they could make their order, and then we would link them up with someone, and then they would go and do the shopping for them. They'd go and do the bags. We partnered with New World actually, and they would open the New World an hour before they would normally open.
Oh,
and they
so
would
you
let all
could
the
so you
COVID
could
people.
so you could do the shopping?
Yeah, so all the volunteers could go in early, do the shop, and then they would go and drop it off at whoever ordered it. You know, keeping nice and distanced, and yeah.
So how do they pay for it?
So they would do it online.
Okay, yep.
Yeah, so we had a system where you could basically, we had only limited stock, unfortunately, but we had kind of the 50 top most requested items, and then you would just put through all your payment through there. Yeah.
Wow.
Yeah.
And so this is the second time the Student Army's been to Hokitika,
Yeah.
coming back to the coast. What did you think of the marae welcome?
I actually wasn't there, unfortunately.
Oh, look,
I know, I had to catch that late bus, but I heard it was really, really lovely.
the team that sung the hymn, the Student Army group that sung the hymn, I found that really moving.
Yeah.
I really did. It was, and of course being inside the building, and you know, it was pretty neat. Now, what about what are you doing here?
Yeah, so here basically we're just doing lots of the weeding, like maintaining lots of the native bush around here, and then we're just mulching over all of those little weeds as well, just to make sure that nothing else grows.
Just keep the rain.
Pete gave us a great little talk about the area and stuff.
So let's have a look around and show us what you're doing.
So we started over here.
Yeah.
So we just pulled out lots of the weeds.
Oh gosh, that looks great.
That, yeah, and all of this is, we've just gone freshly mulched all of this, and then we've started to move over. We've gone down here as well, getting down there.
So how many of the team are working here?
So we actually only have 3 others and then myself.
Yeah.
So there's actually, you know, not many of us, but we're working away as hard as we can.
Now, there's a lot of historic relics up here, isn't there?
Yeah, Pete gave us a great talk about
I was thinking of Pete. Oh, and Derek, of course.
Yeah.
Derek's been around here a long time, you know.
Oh, really? Yeah.
Yeah, he's been around a long. Derek, is it working out all right?
Is it working? Yeah, it's very well, thanks, Bruce. I had to bring the smoko down from nobody else brought some smoko.
You're joking.
No.
He brought us lovely hot water and tea and coffee and
Did he?
biscuits as well. Yeah.
That's because
treated.
he's a coaster, Maggie.
Yeah.
He is.
Looks after us.
Oh, he is. And so we've got another few workers here. What's this young lady?
Imogen, yeah.
Imogen, is it? Imogen,
Yeah,
sorry.
Yeah, she's been coming along to lots of our executive events and lots of the SCA events.
Hey, welcome.
Thank you.
You're doing a great job. It's looking all right.
Thank you.
So where did the bark chip come from?
Oh, I actually have no idea.
They just dumped it off?
Yeah, well, it was here when we got there. We were like, all right, off we go. We know what to do with this.
And who's the young fella over there?
I haven't actually got to meet her yet.
Is it a fella or a girl?
There's a girl.
Is it? Oh, gee, that's... Excuse me, miss.
Hey, how's it going?
Sorry, I thought you were a bloke there, but you weren't. Hey, welcome.
Hey.
Thanks so much for coming over.
No, it's good to be here.
What's your name?
I'm Hannah.
Sorry?
Hannah.
Hannah. Look, Hannah, you got a big job in here. Don't you reckon?
Through, aren't you?
Yeah, no, we're getting there.
Yeah.
Well, there we are, coasters. This is the team from, or one of the jobs that's being done at the
Yeah.
present time. Thanks so much for giving us a
no
hand.
problem.
And I'm now going to go and find. I've got 9 other
Yeah.
job sites that they're on.
Yeah, there's a few. Well, you're on the way to the treetop walks. There's another group over there.
Oh, is it really?
Yep.
Oh, I better go and do that next.
Yeah.
Well, look, Pete. Hey, thanks for your time, Pete.
No problem.
You're looking good, mate.
Oh, sometimes.